All right, welcome to this part of the program where I break down another Oriole, and let's have some positive feelings here, right? Because I know it's been devastating news for some to start off spring training, but I want to talk to you about a guy named Grayson Rodriguez who had one of the best second halves, not just on the Orioles, but in all of baseball. And a reason why I think he had so much success is because he finally went back to what sets everything up for him, and that is his dominant fastball. But dominant fastball with location. Let's talk about earlier in the season where things didn't go right, because we got to start with the negative first, right? This game right here is against the Kansas City Royals. It was an early start for Grayson before he got sent back down. First batter that we're going to show you here is MJ Melendez, and let's pause this for a second. Okay, 1-2 count. Grayson, if you want to go with the fastball here, you're going to try to elevate this pitch to the top of the zone, right? That's the goal. Unfortunately for Grayson, as you see, that ball, middle of the plate, 1-2. Melendez smokes it the other way. And unfortunately for him, that's a double. And actually, that was a crazy game for those that watched. It was very high scoring. I'm going to freeze this for a second. Same game here, 2-2 count. And again, Grayson's going to go with the fastball here. But the problem is location with the fastball. And for him, the way his game plays, you got to get that pitch elevated. And you can see, I believe that's McCann behind the dish. He's looking for an elevated fastball. What happens here? Freeze it. Well, that is right in the heart of the plate. Middle in, that's a sweet spot for a left-handed hitter. And that ball is launched out of here. I mean, it's way gone, but that's how it goes. Big league hitters are going to make you pay. That is the reality of the situation here. Okay, let's move to this case. This is Baltimore again. I believe this was Grayson's first start in Baltimore. Brent Rooker, who we also had on the program here. Shout out, Brent. Great hitter, had a great season. Grayson Rodriguez here, again, his next pitch that he loves to throw is his changeup, but his changeup is really set up by that fastball. And in this case, he might have done a good job with it, overall, but the problem is that when you hang your changeup, and in this case, 0-2 count, if you're going to throw a changeup, it's got to be deceiving enough. It wasn't deceiving enough, and it was left up. And Brent Rooker on this pitch, if we freeze it, that's right middle. Great place to be, great place to hit. Brent smokes the ball to left center. Got a base hit, inning keeps going, and that's another reason, an example of this. So the trend here is you're going to see Grayson loves throwing his changeup. 3-1 pitch again. I know he's expecting a hitter at the plate. I think that's Garcia. Changeup, look at the location. Right down the middle, right? Right down the middle, base hit, runner scores. Grayson's a power pitcher, and he does have a fantastic changeup. But when you're missing with your location where your fastball's not getting the hitters off enough of it, your changeup's going to be less deceptive, and you can't afford to miss as much. So in this case, 2-1 pitch. Where is it? If you guys can look, Kevin, that's right down the middle.
Right down the middle.
And that ball is gone. So just to give a little bit more of an emphasis on this, the location's important. This next one's going to hurt, but it was kind of awesome to watch if you're a baseball fan. I'm sorry, Grayson. Ohtani, 0-0 count. You want to keep him off balance. I get it. So you want to go an off-speed pitch. But the problem is you hang the curveball, and that ball is also right down the middle, and that ball is almost to Utah Street. One of the furthest balls hit in Baltimore. Now let's go to the fun part, because this is where the second half of the season now, where Grayson turned it on to me, and this is the Grayson Rodriguez I think we're going to see this year moving forward. Okay? C.J. Abrams, 0-2 count. Grayson now, I want you guys to have an emphasis on where the fastball is going to be located here, okay? This isn't his best one, but right there, Grayson misses kind of upper part of the strike zone, kind of in. C.J. Abrams misses. Okay, could have been a better pitch? Sure. But 98, tough place to hit. Grayson's feeling good. This might be the next two. Sorry. These stretch of these are all my favorite. That's why I picked them. 3-2 count. Josh Lowe, no one on, no outs. You don't want to walk the first guy. And this is what I'm talking about, Grayson Rodriguez's fastball being an absolute weapon. You see all the great pitchers out there, the real stars, aces, they pitch off of their fastball, and their fastball is the thing that really can dominate. Okay? So here's Grayson Rodriguez. Watch this pitch. That ball just keeps running, and what are you supposed to do? That ball's right on the dot, 99 miles an hour, nothing you can do about it. And that's what Grayson's capable of doing. This one, Rafael Devers, one of the best players in baseball. You are going to see on these next videos a trend of unbelievable hitters, by the way. 0-2 count. Grayson Rodriguez is going to climb the ladder right here, and watch where he throws this ball. That to me, if you're teaching kids out there, for anyone that's wondering to teach how to use a fastball, this is how you use a fastball. You set it up right at the top of the zone, and because of Grayson's ball, you have a feeling that it's going to go like this, right? And as a hitter, you feel like I got to swing at it. It's a good pitch to hit, and I have to protect. And all of a sudden, that ball just keeps rising. That's what Grayson Rodriguez does. Rafael Devers doesn't have a chance.
So gooey.
And this is probably the one that is the most impressive. Juan Soto, another guy the Orioles are going to see a lot this year. Yankees, one of the best hitters. And I'm going to break down Soto at a different point because I think people really need to understand and appreciate how great of a hitter he is. 1-2 count, one of the hardest hitters to put away. Juan Soto is great with 2 strikes. Watch this location. Elevated heater. I don't think you can throw a fastball better than this. That's 100 miles an hour with a little bit of run. And Juan, again, thinks it's a strike, and he has to swing at it. Swings right underneath it, strike out. There it is. Shall we keep moving in the program? Corey Seager, and this actually I think was earlier in the season, but 3-2 count. Corey's expecting fastball. Watch this ball run. So Corey is thinking, well, that ball's starting off as a strike, and right at the end, that ball keeps going and rises. When Grayson Rodriguez locates his fastball, as you see, he can be unhittable to the best hitters in baseball. And you're starting to see that. Don't believe me? Let's go down the list yet again. Luis Robert, this guy likes to hunt fastballs. I faced him the first game in High A in 2019. Frederick Keys, he hit 2 jacks against us. The dude's a stud. So I just want to point this out. Luis Robert, 2-2. He's thinking heater. Watch this ball move. So right here, it looks like it's right on the line. And therefore, Luis Robert, with how fast this is coming in, 99 miles an hour, you only have a little bit of time to react. But the ball's going to keep cutting in, and Luis Robert picks it up too late, can't check his swing, 100 miles an hour. Like, this is what I'm talking about, having a weapon as a fastball as Grayson Rodriguez. And I'm really believing that this is the reason why Grayson Rodriguez was having so much success in the second half. Look at all the locations of these pitches. Truly tremendous. Andrew Benintendi, see ya. Nothing you can do as a hitter. If a guy makes a pitch like that, you tip your hat and you say, I'm getting out of here. That was impressive. Because you have to protect that part of the plate as well. This is the last thing, and I brought up earlier about the changeups, okay? Right? I brought it up. Kevin, you have a thought? You good?
No, I'm good.
Okay, good to see you. This is how you play off of your changeup here, and this is the example. Grayson obviously has other really good pitches. Changeup, slider, right? Curveball, he throws his other pitches. But the fastball sets everything up. This might be the most impressive of it, okay? George Springer, 1-2 count. You can see it's the 3rd inning. Grayson is going to challenge him with the fastball. Not the best location, but got George Springer whiffing, missing, goes back to the dugout. This is where it gets exciting. Check it. Next at bat, same count. 1-2, 5th inning. Grayson's going to drop the changeup on him. So when you already have this feeling where this ball is going straight and it's got some fuzz and you know you got to cheat, then you drop off that changeup that just drops off the table. And this is what happens with Grayson and George. So right now, he's thinking that's a fastball and realizes too late, it's not. Woof. That's what makes Grayson Rodriguez so unstoppable. His fastball sets up every other pitch. And what you saw in the later videos, his fastball command was precise. And if Grayson Rodriguez can do this, if Kyle Bradish was healthy, guys, or even Corbin Burns or all of it, it's not going to make a difference because Grayson Rodriguez has a chance to be the best of all of them. Grayson Rodriguez has a chance to be an all-star this year, and it wouldn't be surprised me if this Grayson Rodriguez, if he throws these types of pitches and locates with that 100-mile-an-hour fastball, Grayson Rodriguez is going to be a Cy Young Award winner in Baltimore, and he's going to be a big reason why this team continues to take steps forward. That's all I got for this breakdown for the day, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that part of it.